So contractors always talk about paid ads to generate leads, but here's the truth. Most contractors don't need more ads. They need better systems that's going to help them grow without paying Google or Meta a single dime for paid advertising. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that as we come up into 2026. Now, I'm going to be breaking down 5 ways to grow your business without spending a cent on these paid ads. And we're going to start with the number one thing that's going to be the most powerful thing you can do next year in 2026, even right now, is local SEO. Now, in Presto Media, right, we've helped contractors double their revenue without doubling ad spend. And they're using the same systems we use internally, right, that we're going to show you here today that gives them predictable growth year long. And that's why they're staying with us 1, 2, 3, 4, some clients 5 years. So let's jump right into the video. So how do we grow without paid ads in 2026? Well, the big truth that most people aren't talking about is contractors, right, don't need more ads. They need a better system that's going to grow without ads. And what we mean by that is, so a lot of this really has not as much to do with marketing and more to do with how your business is set up to handle customers coming in and be able to handle more, right, if you have the right kind of marketing. So here are the 5 non-paid growth channels that you can focus on in the next coming year. This right here can take you to 2, 3, 4 million without even touching a paid ad. So let's get into it. So number one, obviously we said in the intro here, is local SEO. That's showing up on Google Maps so that you're getting organic traffic without having to pay for it. Second is going to be referrals and partnerships. We're going to be talking about getting into what different types of other industries, businesses, people, local communities, networks that you can get in to get partnerships or referrals so you can get more business that way. Third thing, community and PR. How can you help support your community and get a great public relations going in that area? Retention programs. How do we keep retaining customers or getting customers to come back? And then offline guerrilla marketing, which we actually have a video that we've done on that with some killer strategies that really help you grow your business. So let's get right into it. So number one, local SEO. Now, this is going to be your 24/7 lead gen engine right here that we recommend for every local service-based business, especially contractors. As long as you are in the right area, I always preface that. That's my disclaimer, is you have to have enough search volume in the market you're in, and your office location has to be in the right location, and you have to be verified by Google, right? Those are the primary things. But once you do all those things, and you do have good search volume in your area, this thing is just like free leads 24/7, right? And it's one of the best things you can do for your business. So what do you need to do? If you're in the right area, right location, even if you're not have a lot of search volume, 1, you want to optimize your Google business profile. 2, you want to post weekly updates and project photos. 3, you're going to add city, neighborhood names to your website and also have your Google Maps embedded on your website. Doesn't matter if it's on the contact page, the footer, homepage, it needs to be embedded on your website so Google kind of connects the two. Then ask for photos, videos, reviews on Google, right? And the big thing here is when it comes to local SEO is your Google business profile is going to be the most powerful thing you have, even more powerful than your website, because Google wants to keep people on Google. So they're going to present information that they need so they never have to go to your website in order for you to gain that customer, right? For them to reach out to you. So that's why you're wanting to post the weekly updates and project photos and add reviews and get reviews and things like that. Those are powerful. Those are going to keep you ranked because that means that you're giving people a great experience, and Google wants people to have a great experience. So they're going to show businesses who have a great experience to be able to do this. So keep that in mind, right? Google Business Profile is powerful. The more people that are on it, the more traffic that generate to it, the better. There's an ad I see all the time that offers, I'll pull this away for a second. So there's an ad I see all the time that offers like, hey, we'll rank you number 1 without having to log into your Google Business Profile, this, that, and that. Well, what they do in that, and here's the cheat here, it's not really a cheat, they just pay a bunch of people to basically go to your Google Business Profile and search up reviews and search activity and search your business name. And they just do it in a very compounding effort that helps you rank. That's it. They just drive a bunch of traffic to your Google Business Profile. You can do that on your own. But once they stop doing that, you stop ranking, you stop getting calls. Keep that in mind. Things like that happen. So just be careful of those things. A lot of stuff you can just do on your own, right? Excuse me. So a roofer results here. So obviously we do this for contractors in our business, and we've had a roofer locally ranked in top 3 in Google Maps. Now we're booking like 3 jobs every week, and we're not even spending money on ads, right? And it's just like phone calls are coming in like 10 a week, 12 a week. We have a tree service company the same way. Just they just keep coming in because they're in the top 3, right? So there are always people searching. They're in the number 1. They have great reviews. They're great social proof. So keep that in mind for local SEO. Powerful thing you can do. But once again, the caveat, the disclaimer, it takes time to do this the right way. So keep that in mind when you decide, hey, I really want to invest in this. Okay. So in 2026, let's give you an idea of what local SEO is going to look like for you. So Google's AI overviews is going to pull information from the best local sources. This is why SEO is important, because SEO is not just ranking. It's showing Google and it's showing online that you are the credible source. You are the go-to. You have information that people need and answer the questions that people have. Talk about Mark Sheridan's book a lot. In order to get for AI to pull from that, because they have the search engine, they have to search for it somewhere, put it into AI overviews so they'll link it to your website, right? If you don't have the content built out, you don't have the website built out, the structure built out, the Google Business Profile built out, AIs won't even see you. Like if it's not, they won't even know you exist as a company, and people are going to skip past you, and you're going to lose traffic and use phone calls and lose customers, right? So your goal is to become the local authority every search results pull from. So businesses that we've been working on doing this in 2025 are really going to crush it in 2026 because of this. So if you haven't started with local SEO, you don't have to work with us at Presto Media, but I recommend finding a really good local SEO company or doing the work yourself. We got videos on that as well to start optimizing Google Business Profile, because this is going to help you get 5 times more calls than the ones that are inactive. And that's according to Bright Local. Now, second, referrals and partnerships. So what do you need to do? You need to, as a contractor, be partnering with realtors, inspectors, other complementary trades. Like if you're a roofer, I'd be partnering with HVAC companies. If you're, or plumbers, right? If I'm a water restoration company, definitely plumbers, right? Or HVAC even. You got to think about other trades or other businesses or industries that deal a lot with homeowners that you can help with. And I don't mean like, oh, give them a call and be like, hey, you want to partner up? I'll send you some referrals. You'll send me some referrals. No, you automatically show up, give them something of value and helpful, and then start referring them without the expectation of getting something back. When you start doing that for people, you'll find that a lot more people will be happy to send you a referral. So keep that in mind. So offer the small referral bonuses, shared client perks, things that maybe you give them a kickback if it's a big $15,000 roof job. Like, hey, I'm going to give you $500, whatever. Whatever you want to do in order to do that. Because imagine, if I had a $15,000 roof job or a fence job, and it was referred to me by like a realtor, bam, here's your $500. Worth it. Easy job. And they're going to keep sending them to me. Worth it every penny. Keep relationships warm with thank you, updates, things like that. So once again, we've had a fence company out of Tennessee, I believe, partnered with 2 realtors, booked 12 installs in 60 days. Didn't have to advertise. It was a new neighborhood that didn't have fences, and the realtors were selling the homes in there, and people were like, hey, do you need a fence? Yeah. Well, do we want to tie it into here? Yeah. They found creative ways to tie it in the mortgage, referred to one fence company, boom, 12 jobs, probably $100,000 plus in jobs. So think about that. Community and PR. So public relations and community. So just had a contractor lead come through, one of our contractors we work with. They're trying to break into a new market. And they were sponsoring a local football program, okay, in a market that they're trying to break into. So what happened was a lead came through, they fill out the form, they said, hey, I saw your ad in the football program in this area. So I figured I'd reach out. We have this problem with our roof. Ad probably cost $150. They're probably going to get a $15,000 roof off of that. Plus, they're starting to get their brand recognized in the market. Give a great experience. Do all the things you need to do when you're on the job site. Knock, door hang, Facebook retargeting, whatever, to be known in that community. So sponsoring local schools, events, sports teams are great. We are sponsoring the lunch as I'm making this video. We're sponsoring lunch for our teachers at the school in which my kids go to, and the school that we live, and the community we live in. So we're sponsoring that next month. Because I want to give back to them. I used to be an educator, so I want to give back to educators. And with all the hard work they do, and I know they catch a lot of flack nowadays, and it's just difficult to be in education. And so I just want to give back to them for taking care of my kids. Send press releases about big projects, community works. You can get press releases done all the time. It's great social proof for your website. And another way to just drive traffic to your online presence. And then be active in local Facebook or Nextdoor groups. Give advice, no sales pitches. I know one guy who owns a door company, probably won't mind me saying his name, Billy Klein. He owns your Nextdoor out in Dallas. And dude, let me tell you what, that guy has always given value. He just helps people understand what they need in Facebook groups, and the dude just generates leads just off of the content and being helpful to others, and helps other business owners as well. So keep that in mind if you're doing that stuff there. So results, things you can think about. So we researched this up, not a client of ours, but there's a plumbing company that sponsored a local football team. Oh, well, actually I talked about my client earlier, so it works. Featured on local news, landed 3 commercial projects from community visibility, right? Just from going out and when we talk about PR, like going and sponsoring an event and being like, hey, we're just here doing this. This is why we're doing it for our community. Another example. So my wife puts on an event, and every year it's called, where we're located, it's called Pelham in the Park. And it's really for the whole community to just kind of understand where needs are for people and where they can help. And they're giving away food bags and things like that. And all the sponsors of the event, all the sponsors in the community are in there, and businesses and churches and things like that, just to let people know like what's going on. And that's something that we've continued to take a big sponsorship every year, just to show our support for local community, because we now live in this community. So keep that in mind if you're a business owner, the impact of giving back to your community and the type of PR it gives, not just doing it to generate leads, right? But it really is a great way to build a brand and build a legacy in your local market. So that being said, let's talk about retention. Now, repeat revenue. For a lot of companies, like roofing, right? That's a 20-year product, or fencing, it's a 15-year product. HVAC is different. Plumbing, right? You're going to always consistently have issues there typically. Here's the things that you need to think about. And a lot of times, and I'm not I haven't sold a business, but I've talked to a lot of business owners who have sold. And one of the things they look at is, like, for HVAC companies or plumbing companies or electrical companies, is maintenance plans. Because that lets me know that you're generating revenue consistently and on an autopilot, and you also have customer base, right, that pays. So keep that in mind. So maintenance packages, things like roof checks, HVAC tune-ups, fence inspections, things like that, and maybe discount on those things or priority if something breaks. Automated seasonal check-ins via email and text, and then any referral offers in every follow-up message. Like we do for all of our clients, we usually run some type of referral program, goes through email. If they've opted into an advertising or website, we will also send them a text, just reminding them of our referral programs. And I think one roofing client now, is generated $180,000 this year off of just that referral program. It's a lot of money. They may have hit 200, who knows? So when you do the things like that, like this retention program here, so HVAC company, this is one we actually know locally that we worked with, launched $99 annual tune-up, which is kind of typical for HVAC, created 40% recurring revenue and doubled referrals in 6 months. And referrals could be new installs for new AC units or furnaces or whatever. So keep that in mind. All this stuff compounds. All right. Number 5, offline guerrilla tactics. Now, we have a video, and if you check the screen up here somewhere, we'll just put a link to it that talks about guerrilla marketing tactics. Goes in more depth in these that you can use to grow your business and print money. They're fantastic, great. We'll pop it up the screen somewhere here, and you can click it and go check it out. So anyway, so door hangers. After storms or in new neighborhoods, every project, you should be dropping a door hanger within 5-mile radius. Like if you're a roofing contractor, you should be looking around the homes, who has a bad roof or an old roof, and then let's drop a door hanger on it. And then if, HVAC, same thing, like is your house cooling or, siding or whatever your business is, right? You should be dropping it everywhere. Second, yard signs. Big yard signs are great when you're doing projects. Truck wraps, local mailers with QR codes are great. There are companies that mail out QR code or do mailers now that have like that use pixels on websites to target people that visit your websites. You can use QR codes to do the same thing and retarget with ads. Like, it's just crazy stuff you can do now with direct mail and print and things like that. And then partner with like hardware stores and co-branded promos or local restaurants to help generate like offline leads. So um, this is a roofing company we actually worked with in a storm market. They had got 500 door hangers dropped after a storm, 22 new jobs, no paid ads, no Google. I think 500 door hangers cost them like $900,000. 22 jobs. You do the math on the ROI on that. It's awesome. So, anyways, so for 2026, your ads plan. Here's what you need to be doing. Number one, local SEO. Now, I know people are like, well, I got to pay somebody to do that. Yeah, I didn't say not paid. What I'm saying is it's no ads, meaning I'm not paying for, if I keep paying for ads, I have to keep paying for ads to get leads. What we're trying to do is find ways to get leads without having to pay for those advertising. So like local SEO is the best way. Once you get a good, strong digital presence online, you're going to crush it. And that's going to also, it's going to build more trust. It's going to make you the go-to local expert. So like, if somebody refers your company or business, then like they go online, oh man, these people are all over the place. They must be legitimate, right? If you get a referral, because people are still going to research when they get a referral. Or I've seen your name pop up in Facebook groups. I'm going to do my research. Oh, they show up all over the place. They must be good. Keep that in mind. Referral systems, tap into trusted networks, community visibility, get seen, earn some backlinks, right? For SEO, find some local people that you're helping with, do an article, get it linked back to your website, retention programs. Once again, it's just continuously generating more referrals, more leads, increasing your customer base, all those things. And then offline guerrilla plays, low cost, high return on those things there. So in 2026, the contractors who win won't be the ones spending the most money on paid advertising like Google and Facebook. They're going to be the ones building systems that work for them 24/7 without paying per click, right, on social media or on Google, and the ones building a brand, right? That's what we're really talking about here. So if you want help with that, you need a playbook for it. Down right below this video, wherever it's being posted, there'll be a free contractor offline growth playbook that you can use, packed with examples, scripts, templates, plug into your business, things that you can do to help grow today. And of course, also on the screen, some other videos that will help you out in growing your business in 2026. Appreciate your time. Until next time.